Right, hello everyone, welcome to our first vlog. What this vlog will be about is just basically access all areas to our lives. Nothing's going to be hidden. The mess, kids screaming all the time while we're trying to do work, etc. It's going to mainly be focused around our property endeavours and what we're doing in property. But yeah, it's going to be family related, kids related as well. General lifestyle bits, personal development, health and fitness, and potentially I might bring it to work because I work in sales, so I might do some salesy stuff.
This is a brief introduction into our lives. So we're both 27, we've been together nearly 7 years now. We've got 2 children, Talia and Rocco. Rocco's 1, so he's a bit troublesome. We've been in property for, 3 years now. Coming up to 3 years this year.
Yeah.
So we've got 1 buy-to-let and 2 HMOs, and one's under refurbishment at the moment. Ollie works full-time in a sales role, and I work part-time as an admin in a school. So ultimately we're working towards the goal that we both work in property full-time.
So who would be interested in this vlog? It's going to be people who are in the property industry, people who have children, couples who work together, or just couples in general.
Entrepreneurial people, or people who enjoy general business, or people who are interested in personal development.
Okay, so why are we doing it? This is sort of why we decided to do it, and the main reason was for our kids, because I think it would be a really interesting thing if I could go back and watch my granddad and see the struggles he went through 60 years ago. I just think that'd be really quite interesting. So it's almost like we just want to document our lives so that our kids can see the decisions we made, why we made them, and sort of see life from our perspective. As you never know, like when they're growing up, they could have a different perspective, like, oh, mummy and daddy were always working, blah, 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 but this should hopefully help them get a better understanding. I just think it's like a really powerful thing to see, because imagine if our kids see it as well, that'd be quite cool. So also it'd be quite cool for our family and friends to get a better understanding, because I think sometimes we can come across as bad friends as we're always busy all the time, but hopefully this will give you a bit more of an insight as to why. Okay, so another reason why we started to do the vlog, personally, just to hold ourselves a bit more accountable, because I personally feel like if we're having to film stuff, it will hopefully make us more productive, more motivated, and just make us work even harder. Okay, also, I just genuinely enjoy creating videos and I love editing them together. I think it's quite fun, so it's quite just a fun thing. We're doing this stuff anyway, so why not document it? Finally, it'd be quite cool to potentially look over the videos, see if we can do anything better. Other people might comment and say, why don't you do this, da-da-da-da, so it might help us in that respect. And I think, if anything, it would be quite good to look back on the progress that we made, because I think most of the time everyone's always looking forward, looking for the next thing, blah, blah, blah. So it'd be quite cool to sort of recognise what we have achieved, looking back on the videos and the weeks.
But ultimately, if it can help or motivate or give value to people, then that is something that we'd love to be able to provide. If it can allow us to connect to more people and raise our brand awareness, then great. Yeah,
so give us a like, comment down below if there's anything you want to see, or give us some feedback on the first video. We'd love you to subscribe as well. What I intend to do is film it from Monday all the way up to Sunday, and then publish them Sunday night, Monday. So we're going to do it every week to start with. I'm hoping that the clips will be around 20 minutes long maximum, and we'll just see how it goes. We've never done this before, and hopefully you guys find it interesting. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's get into the video. Okay, look what came on the post. Okay, so what we've got here is a self-journal, and it's a little book, And basically, we've been using this for a little while. I'll explain and I'll show you in a minute. But it sort of explains the principle behind journaling and routines and all that sort of stuff. And it's got a morning routine, an evening routine. And basically it helps you form habits and stuff like that. So it's a 13-week roadmap. And so basically what you do is it helps you plan over 13 weeks. So at the top you sort of write what you want to achieve, then it helps you break it down into sort of goals, and then you've got your actions and tasks for those sort of 3 main things to help you achieve the main goal. And then it's got like a little commitment bit. It's really good. It is really, really good. So let me sort of show you a little bit. You obviously set your goals, and then you go down to breaking it down. So it's got a little sort of monthly calendar. Everything can be scribbled out and scribbled over. I'll show you an example. And then it sort of helps you. You can form new habits. It's sort of, yeah, you review your week every week, see how you get on. 3 big wins, etc. So just skip ahead. So this is a journal, typical journal. So it starts at 6 AM, but you could sort of scribble over that and put 9 AM if you get up a little bit later. Right the way down, you've got notes, little note section there. Every morning it makes you write down 3 things that you're grateful for. It makes you write out your goal every morning, every day, so it's constantly on your mind. Then you write down your 3 biggest targets for the day. It gives you a little quote. Then at the end of the day, you write down what you learnt that day, some wins, and more gratitude stuff. And I just find that this is a really, really, really helpful tool to planning. And yeah, we've been using this for a little while now. So this is the wall calendar. So the wall calendar helps you write down your main goal over the 13 weeks, and it's a dry wipe, so you can write on it and write off, and you can just it helps plan your week, plan it out. And so we already bought some sort of glass whiteboard the other month to try and help us with that. So we were planning, and so sticking this up here, we've got 2 of them, stick them on the wall so that on our workstation, which I'll show you guys, on our little work desk station, we can keep motivated. So yeah, you can see here you get a free PDF if you go to their website and you can trial it out. So it's exactly what we've been doing. I'll show you a little example. So I'll show you an example here where you can just scrub out the 6 and start at 9 AM like I did. Plan out your day, set your goals. Yeah, it's a really, really good tool. Yeah, so another thing I do in combination with a self-journal is I use this little white book. So what I've done is I highlight different areas of my life that's important, and then I do little mind maps for each one. So say for example work, and then little things like why work is important to me and what I want to get out of it and stuff like that. It's quite an old book, I now use the self-journal a little bit better, but I do affirmations in here as well. So I always highlight to myself negative thought patterns and I write them down on one side of the page, and then I write the opposite positive thought pattern to combat that. So if I ever catch myself thinking of a negative thought pattern, I instantly remind myself of a positive one, say it 10 times out loud, and yeah, it just massively helps me. So as an example, asking myself a question like, am I super focused and working to 10x levels? If it's no, then up your game, and if it's yes, then great. Normally asking that when I know I'm not. Also in here, I track how long I've got left in my life, which sounds a bit crazy, but every Wednesday, because that's when I started this on a Wednesday, I notch off that a week has gone by, so you can see how much of your life has gone, and it just keeps you accountable, because life is pretty short. It's pretty long, but it's pretty short, and just having that perspective of how long you've got left and seeing it down on paper, I think is quite a powerful thing for me anyway. I have mind maps. I've just got a lot of mind maps as well. Mind maps on things I can control. So when you're feeling like a little overwhelmed, like stuff's out of your control, I go back to this personally, and I see like your happiness you can control, etc, etc. And then another little mind map of things that I want personally as well. So you know, if you want multiple businesses, blah blah blah, literally writing down everything you want and why you're doing stuff helps me keep track of stuff. And then I've got some like different questions, my life purpose, what my mission in life is, things like that. So if you ever get down and you're thinking like in a slump or anything like that, if you remember why, your reasons why, your purpose and your mission, it helps me keep focused and back on track. Right, we are off to have a meeting because we haven't had a meeting in a long time. A few issues to discuss about the new project we're doing, the current project, and the some tenant stuff that we need to do for the first HMO that we did. So yeah, let's go.
I guess I'm just a selfish ghost.
What are you guys doing?
No, they do it.
Alicia?
We're all doing the sanitary wear.
So it's Saturday night, I've been to the gym, that's why I haven't done my hair, and I'm actioning some stuff from the meeting earlier. So I'm writing a massive reply to the tenants who've got things to do, like they wanted to get Sky. So we've agreed that if they pay us up, that they were willing to pay for it, but they wanted it in our name. So we've agreed that if they're willing to pay a full year up front, then we'll get it, and then we can agree a sort of ongoing 6-month thing thereafter if people are still there or still want it. So yeah, just doing a massive reply for that, and then in the background doing our online shop, double working, literally being so naughty tonight. Look, how are we doing?
What are you ordering from Tesco's?
Literally can't get anything done with him around. Just spilt like whole desk bits everywhere. What's the matter with you, Rocco? No, don't go in that drawer. Out the drawer. Rocco, no. Come away. Come away, please. Come away, please. Come away.
The butterflies on my insides have all gone away. You're not alone for the danger, but I'm here to stay. I fall even deeper in the ways you don't keep me away. You wanna know my secret, so you keep crashing into my
Okay,
ways.
so annoying.
The patience for that. Now I'm here waiting for that.
Oi.
What's changed in my head? Let's go somewhere and never come back. Tonight we lose control.
It's being annoying.
We're never going home. And you don't even know when you alone. You can lose your halo.
So tell you, while we wait for Mum to get petrol, what's an asset?
Huh?
What is an asset?
Something that puts money into your pocket.
What's a liability?
Something that takes away money out of your pocket.
What is an example of an asset? Or what are some assets?
Property investing.
Yeah, property.
Properties. If you make a song and then you give it to the radio, that's an asset because they're paying you to
Yeah.
put it on their radio. Stocks.
Stocks and shares, yeah.
Yeah.
What's a liability?
Your house, your car, your
Yeah, stuff that
yeah,
doesn't make you money.
you have to pay for.
Best part of the day, dropping the kids off at their nan and granddad's, so we can get on with work.
You can lose your halo. You can lose your halo. The lights are fading.
Right, we're on our way to Shimla, which is our second HMO project, because I haven't seen it since work started, so we're going to give you a little tour. So what, do you want to give a little story of like what's happened?
So it started off that because we insulate all of the internal, external walls, soundproofing and heat insulation so that it's effective. And in doing that, the builders found a load of asbestos.
So we got the properties pretty much, yeah.
So in finding the asbestos, we obviously had to remove it properly. So we had to get in an external company to come and remove it safely, so it was safe to work. And this obviously caused a bit of a delay. So work really started in the first few weeks of January. So we're only a few weeks in, but already there's a lot of progress. All the internal walls are up, and people are there today. It's Sunday. People are working their socks off. That's good. The doors, the external doors, because we've replaced all the windows and doors. They're all in from the windows company. And this week is filling all the walls with the insulation and plasterboarding and plastering. So within the next couple of weeks it'll be ready to decorate and put the kitchens in, all that kind of stuff. So it's a pretty quick refurb really, bar the original delay from the asbestos. So yeah, it's going to be a 5-bedroom and 4 bathrooms. A couple of them are going to have to share. 2 people upstairs are going to have to share a toilet, but they've got their own shower, and people downstairs are going to have to share a separate toilet and a separate shower room. So yeah, it's a quick refurb really.
When's it ready, do you think?
So the builders are going to be out within the next 2 or 3 weeks, so then the kitchen should go in then. So we're probably looking about, I don't know,
April?
yeah, I'm forgetting what month we're in. February. Yeah, probably April.
So yeah, we're nearly there. So we will give you a little quick tour around, see what's happened, and yeah.
Okay, so welcome to Shimla. Come with me. So as you walk in, it was the porch, but we're turning this into a separate toilet and basin for 2 of the tenants to share. And then in here will be the shower for both of these same tenants to share as well. So we kept them separate so that one can be using the toilet and one can be using the shower. So if you come...
New staircase?
Yeah, new staircase went in, so we could, because we wanted to change the orientation of it before it just went straight up, but I'll explain why when we get upstairs. So under cupboard storage for mop bucket, etc. So this is bedroom 1, and this is going to be the walk-in wardrobe for it. So to save space for the furniture, the wardrobe goes there. It's just
Bedroom 1.
new windows.
Windows.
So like our last project, obviously we placed the
Again.
TV and the data points in each of these rooms for anything.
Big old kitchen.
Kitchen, dining, living area with sofa.
Sounding the klaxon at 9 o'clock. So if you've been training hard for that, thoughts with you. It's going to be an amazing event next Sunday. Get down there and support.
Bedroom 2.
You've got to take the show coming up next.
Now, bedroom 2 needs a opening door and window because its only exit is into the kitchen. So fire regulation state, you have to have another exit. So that's why there's the door in this one.
And then that's next door.
So as I said downstairs, the stairs used to go straight up, which meant that this then was the landing and this room was quite a small bedroom. So what we did is we changed the stairs to come this way now so that we could gain all this wasted space and give it to this bedroom. So this has actually made this bedroom an okay size now.
It's good size, yeah.
The house had these storage cupboards to that side of the stairs, which we've decided we're going to make into ensuite. So this bedroom has got its own ensuite, although it's only a shower and a basin. It hasn't actually got a toilet because there's not enough space to add a toilet in as well. So this bedroom is one of the biggest ones. It hasn't got its own ensuite, but it has got its own shower, but it has to share a toilet with the bedroom I just showed you. This is the last bedroom, so it's the same size as that bedroom, but it's got its own ensuite. And this has got a shower and a toilet will go there, basin. And we're hoping that this room will be for couples. So if a couple wants to rent this room, there's enough space. It meets the minimum standard for a double room to accommodate a couple.
So it's all insulated.
Yeah, we really go to town with the insulation.
So who showers this one?
So this shower is for the big bedroom that's not got an ensuite.
Oh yeah, that one.
And
then they're going to share.
And it's going to be a shared toilet for
Toilet area.
those two.
Awesome. Yeah, looking good.
We're also going to have, for the stairs, this is all going to have spindles rather than blocking it off, because there's no, if you see, there's no windows up here other than those coming from the bedrooms, and when the doors are closed there won't be any light, so obviously putting spindles in allows more light to travel up from downstairs,
Yeah.
make it a bit lighter.
It's good.